Okay, so a little disclaimer before this video starts, or in the middle of this video, I don't know where I'm gonna put this. I lost like a ton of the footage when I was editing it because my phone is very old and broken. So I'm just gonna try to catch you up on what I was saying. So, konnichiwa, my name is Juju Bunny, and today I wanted to do something different. So I thought I could do something about one of my all-time favorite shows, which is Shadowhunters. And basically what I want to do is maybe review shows or movies. Not sure if anyone would watch this, but I kind of just want it to be out there. So today I'm going to start by listing all the reasons why I think it is a good show and important to have, and why maybe you should watch it if you've ever thought about it. So let's go. Okay, so here's the rub, guys. I have reshot the intro to the first section that I was talking about, which was the people of color and how cool it is that this show has a lot of POCs and the diversity and stuff, and there was like a whole long list containing like Isabelle, Lightwood, Rafael Santiago, Simon Lewis, all those people. I've shot it 2 or 3 times by now, and it keeps disappearing because life is like that, I guess. So obviously I'm a little annoyed by that, but I'm just gonna try to edit this in and hopefully like make the video whatever I can, I guess. I'm really sorry that it's not gonna make any sense, probably, but maybe I can remake it in the future. I've just spent a lot of time trying to edit this and trying to reshoot it and shoot it again, and the sun is literally going down right now. So I've been at this for like 4 hours, and my makeup is coming off, and your girl's a mess. So this is just gonna be like a slow decline of me apologizing while you get snippets of videos that I shot. So let's hope that works. If it doesn't, please tell me to do it again or never do it again, you know, up to you. Basically, I just want you to know that Shadowhunters is an awesome show, and there are probably a ton of moments where I said that, but it is diversity in sexuality, in race, in different struggles and different power dynamics, different friendship dynamics. Okay, I'll stop trying to sell you the show and I'll stop apologizing, but I hope this makes sense. Then there is Victor Aldertree, played by Nick Sager. Then there is Robert Lightwood, played by Paulino Nunes. Then there is Meliorn, who's played by Jade Hassoun, and Alaric Rodriguez, played by Joel Lavelle, and Mazzy, played by Ariana Williams, Katarina Loss by Sophia Walker, and Rosa Santiago by Rosalba Matvini. And obviously these are just a few. Again, if I do miss anyone, I'm sorry. Please feel free to let me know. And actually there are a couple more. Jordan Kyle by Chai or Kai Hansen, not sure. Then Cleophas Greymark, who is Luke's sister, by Lisa Berry. And again, I just think this truly speaks to the talent of these actors and the kind of ridiculousness of typecasting. I think that there's still a long way to go for Hollywood and for televisions and movies, for television shows and movies, but this is definitely a step in the right direction. Okay, the next list is much shorter, and this one is the LGBTQ plus people in Shadowhunters. So that's the entire reason that I started watching this show, is because I heard that there were some awesome LGBT characters, and I had never seen one like so out and open in mainstream media, which is kind of sad, but now we do have Love, Simon and stuff, which just came out, so that is awesome. But the first person that I wanted to mention was Alec Lightwood, who is again one of the main characters of the show. He's the brother, adopted brother of one of the main characters, and he is in a relationship with a warlock who is Magnus Bane, and he's actually bisexual, so that's a really cool representation of that. And then there is Rafael Santiago, who's actually one of the very first confirmed asexual characters, which I think is so cool. They haven't actually used the word asexual in the show yet, but hopefully soon they will. And then Aileen Penhallow, who is Sebastian's cousin, and she is only in the show for one episode so far, but in the books she is a lesbian, and it is shown in the show as well that she has an interest in girls, so that's really cool. And then finally, the last one is a brand new character that was in the last 2 episodes. His name's Underhill, and it was a really touching scene where he thanked Alec for coming out in such a public way so that other people would feel comfortable to do the same, and I feel like that is just such a cool way to bring this issue forth and also show the importance of representation, which is something that the show does really well. Okay, so not sure what part I lost, but I wanted to talk a little bit about some of the overarching themes in Shadowhunters, because they do tackle a lot of very heavy thematic issues throughout the show, and I'm sure they will do more of that as it progresses. It is action adventure, it's dramatic, it's complex. So what I wanted to start by talking about was Isabelle Lightwood's addiction with Yin Fen. She goes through toxic relationships, and I felt like this was something that had never been shown before, so I thought this was really important. And next thing is this is a little bit of a more sensitive topic, but the show did tackle things with the police and racialized targets. So Maia Roberts does speak about how she's used to being stopped on the streets by the police because of her skin color, and I thought that was also important. And then they talk about the history of genocide survivors, which I had never, seen mentioned before, which was really important. Simon Lewis's grandmother was a Holocaust survivor, and he talked about the process of dehumanization and symbolization and separation for groups that are targeted, because the Shadowhunters wanted to separate the Downworlders from them, which is anyone who isn't a Shadowhunter who is a vampire, a werewolf, a demon, or a warlock, or one of the fairies. And so they talked about that. There is of course the story of coming out, like I mentioned with Underhill and Alec and Magnus. Then there is female empowerment. All the females in the show are extremely self-professed, independent. They are very much their own characters and written in a way that real females are and act, and that is very refreshing. And so definitely Isabelle and Clary and Maia are 3 of the main women on the show, and they're very vocal about what they believe and who they are. And then there is very realistic problems in the relationships. For instance, couples fight because they're not on the same page, because they feel betrayed by one another. There's the element of jealousy, which is very realistic. And just moving right on through, there is also grieving. It shows Clary grieving for the loss of her mother, and it shows Raphael grieving for the loss of his sister, and Lydia grieving for the loss of her fiance. So it's all very real. Alrighty, outro time. So if you like this video, please like, subscribe, leave a comment. Absolutely, I want everyone to feel like this is an accepting space where you can say whatever you want. Just be kind to one another is all I ask. And let me know what else you want me to review. This wasn't really a review. I was basically just bragging about this show that I did not make, but that I love very dearly, and I can do more videos about it. I feel like there's plenty of things in the show that I could talk about and analyze. And if I forgot someone, again, please let me know. But yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. And